Hello, namaskar. Today we are going to talk about a Kolkata made pen. There are certain things that I want to tell you when we generally talk about new pens. One, it's absolutely not correct to compare a 500 rupee pen with a pen that costs 10 times as much. I know there are, when you buy a pen, you want it to write like butter, you want it to look like Mobla, you want to have the same snob appeal that a top of the line pen provides you with. But please understand, at the price that you are paying, it is only possible for any manufacturer. I mean, whether it's in Europe or America or in India or in Kolkata or wherever, for any manufacturer to give you more than a certain level at a certain price point. Now that's number one. Number two is when people make pens, and this is also very closely related to the price points, is that when people make pens at a certain price point, it is understood that this pen will be used for a certain kind, a kind of purpose. Now, probably somebody is buying a pen, an entry level pen, and this person is working in an office or somewhere, and he will, continuously write with it. So he wants a hard nibbed pen, as opposed to someone who is just a kind of a connoisseur or a collector or a serious hobbyist who wants to write, who does not write that much, but is more focused on the pleasure. So these are different segments, different kinds of pens, and it is not right for anyone to compare one pen from one particular segment with another from a completely different segment and then find faults with a pen. The pen that I'm going to talk to about is made in Calcutta. It's made by RP Traders. Now let me give you a little brief backgrounder about RP Traders. RP Traders has been in the business since the 60s. The business of manufacturing pens was started by one gentleman whose son is now at the helm of the business. Now these people have been manufacturing as OEMs, and they have never branded their product as such, because they have these distribution channels spread across India and also to Sri Lanka and some other neighboring countries. And these pens are sold through a particular distribution channel, and this is a kind of a numbers game where they sell many pens, and these are no frill pens that are meant to be workhorses. They are at a certain price range, and they perform within a certain very well defined bracket, and they perform well. The pen that I have today is a new pen that RP Traders has made, and this is the pen. Looks fairly good for its price, has a very sturdy clip, is plastic, and is fitted with a generic nib, and of course a converter, but this is a cartridge converter pen. This also writes very well. I've already inked it, and I've written with it, and I've tasted it. It performs pretty well. Now, I have two complaints against this pen. I mean, one, this ring towards the filial, this could have been placed better. I'm not saying it's not done well. It's at its price, it's decent, and I accept it. But this could have been done better. And If possible, I thought we could have, given a slightly better converter, because these converters tend to, fail pretty easily and pretty often. So what I'll do is I'll show you writing samples. Otherwise, this pen is very good. This is a hardy pen, goes in your pocket, very firm clip, very nice nib, though a bit hard on the, it's a bit hard and with a feedback. But then again, this nib or this pen has been created for regular users, for rough users, for daily users. So naturally the nib is hard, but it writes well, and it continues, or it continually writes well, because I've put this pen through very rigorous tests. And so this is it. All I have to say is that I have been talking to this people, to RP traders. This is the box that the pen came in, and I have been telling them to, quietly, slowly move up the value chain by branding their pens. But branding is easier said than done. It's a huge game that requires a lot of time, money, effort, and other resources to be invested. So I don't know whether RP traders will be taking that route, but nice pen. And another thing that I wanted to tell you is that there are many Indian brands, major Indian brands, who use RP traders as a OEM. So from that point of view also, this is a fairly good pen, because in all probability you have used this pen's siblings, though with different brand names. And that's it. Nice pen, and congratulations RP traders for coming up with it. I hope, and this also comes in very other bright colors, neon colors like this. So this is a fairly nice pen at the price point in which it is targeted, and I'm sure this is going to serve the purpose of the people who use pens like this. So without much ado, I think I'll bid adieu. Please write your comments. Please tell me what you feel about this pen in the comments below. Please tell me whether entities like RP traders should go for the branded way, where their realization improves. At the same time, they have to they will be forced to, of course, sink in huge amount of resources for building their brands. Branding is one area where Indian fountain pen industry is really lagging, as you all know. And I think this can be a very good test, because with a name and a logo here and on the nib, this pen is capable of commanding a much higher price than the one at which it is sold now. So I'll just show you the pen. Nice, the step up and the grooves here are very good. It's very user friendly, done well. The ink capacity is also pretty high, though I have reservations. I'm not saying I'm complaining about the converter. I have reservations about the converter. The nib is hard and just the way it should be for a pen like this. This is from RP and it writes well. This pen writes really well. Just congratulate Mr. Narula of RP Traders for coming up with a good piece. Thank you.